Oh, Canada. We gotta do this. Yeah, this is insane. It's a super run. Hi, I'm Dennis Gage, and welcome to My Classic Car. Well, this week we're in Red Deer, Alberta for Rockin' Red Deer, the Alberta Super Run. Now, this event only takes place once every 3 years, and from what I can tell, these folks spend those 3 years gearing up for this baby. There is some incredible stuff here, and these folks are having a good time. Let's join the party. Dick, how you doing, man?
Good, thank you very much, Dennis. Thanks for coming.
Oh, you know, I've been wanting to come here every 3 years for several 3 years, and I finally made it.
Yes.
This is a cool event. It's really amazing.
Thank you.
And you've been doing it since when?
1997, first year we did it.
And only 3 years because it's such a big deal to put on?
It just worked out fine from the manpower standpoint.
Well, man, it has grown to truly a super event in Red Deer.
Yeah. Well, it's not just Red Deer. I mean, it's pretty well known right across Western Canada now.
So you got 900 cars? What do you?
We're over 900 cars registered today.
And some great stuff too.
Yeah, there's some pretty cool machines here.
And like you said, people are coming from great distances. Yeah. And from what I've seen, most of them are driving these great distances.
I think Western Canada certainly is known for driving. I guess obviously it's in the blood because everything's so far apart from each other.
You have to,
You have to drive. I mean, there seems to be a basic philosophy. They're meant to be driven.
Yeah, so you know, I would tend to think of this as more of a street rod event, but there's everything. There's beautifully restored classics.
True.
You know, muscle cars, street rods.
Yeah.
Let's go check out some cars.
We will.
All right,
Thank
man.
you.
Well, Craig, this is crazy.
Well, thank you. Take that as a compliment.
I mean, it is. It is. I was cruising by in a golf cart, and I was like, whoa.
That's pretty cool.
Okay, so it's an Econoline, you know, which was the engine inside, and
sure,
and you've chopped it. So you know what it takes me back to. It takes me back to like the Diora.
Yeah, that's kind of what inspired. You know, it's got the chop. You know, kind of mimicking that, and you know, it's partly inspired by the Dior and partly by the Little Red Wagon.
Yeah.
You know, the wheel stander from the from the 60s. So.
And then a little bit of Craigness to it.
Absolutely, yeah. I had to do that. So.
And then this is kind of an Econoline interior. I mean, these are Econoline seats, aren't they?
They're Econoline seats. They're right out of the factory. The only thing we had done was had them reupholstered, and other than that, this is. I did move them together a little bit because the motor wasn't there.
Did they have the Falcon wheel, or did you put that on?
I put that on.
Okay.
It has a little more dish.
But I like the Ralph Brandon, you know, kind of level.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. And,
but that's where the engine would originally sit,
which
was kind of toasty. Got kind of toasty.
It was really hot.
So you figured just for cooling purposes,
for cool factor,
you put it back here. And
absolutely.
This is very cool.
Well, thank you.
This is extremely cool.
Yeah.
What is this?
Well, it's a 428 Cobra Jet.
Twin turboed.
Yeah, twin superchargers. Yeah, 2 Paxton superchargers on it. I originally had one.
They're superchargers, not even turbos.
Yeah,
they're Paxton superchargers. Yeah. And it looks stubby. Did you shorten it?
No, it's actually the stock length. You know, it's been chopped 6 inches, so you know I think that kind of changes the proportions a little bit. But
wow.
It's stock length.
With these zoomies, I mean, is it like thunderingly loud?
That's what gets me. A lot of people, it's gonna be so loud, and actually it's very quiet.
Because?
What I've done is I've actually put a baffle in each pipe. So there's actually 8 individual mufflers on this vehicle.
So it just sounds just right.
Just sounds just right. Exactly. Wow. It gets a little loud when you get into the throttle, but it idles around just fine. Runs cool.
Do people stop in their tracks when they see this?
It's funny. If you pull up to a red light, there'll be actually. I'll pull up to the line, and all the other cars stop about 50 feet back so they can get a look. And you know, is that running? Yes, it's running.
Wow. I got to tell you, this is one insane Econoline.
Well, thank you very much.
Wow. 428 twin supercharger. I love it.
Thank you very much.
Well, Ron, this is a car that I have always liked, and a lot of people forgot ever even existed. The Marlin, the Rambler Marlin.
Yes, that's
was
right.
it actually? It was still a Rambler then, or was it an AMC?
Well,
it's an AMC Marlin.
Yes, they dropped the Rambler name after '65.
Okay, this was a '66 AMC Marlin. Although they launched the Marlin in '65 under the Rambler name, right?
That's right.
And it ran one more year to '67.
Yes.
They're wild, and this, like you say, I mean, this isn't a stock paint color, but it sure looks good. And you know, very clean front end.
Yes.
You know, you can see up here, if you're looking dead on, you can see Rambler in it.
Yes.
But then it kind of ceases being Rambler. You know, you move on down, and I don't know any car that's got this this elliptical, you know, side window, and I absolutely love the vinyl insert. But you've also like pretty heavily modified the interior.
Yes, there's more changes inside than outside. The front buckets are 87 Chrysler Daytona, recovered in ultra leather. I had them stitch the Marlin symbol into each back. The rear seat is original to the car and modified to match the front.
That is cool. Well, you know, again, just this, I just love this window, man. It's just,
yes.
It is so cool. And your dash, you've got some really nice gauges in there, but otherwise, she's a Marlin dash.
It is, yeah. Yeah, the gauges are autometer. The steering column, it's a Flaming River tilt column.
Man, but the Marlin there on the dash, that was the symbol that was there. It's just like
correct.
she was.
Yeah.
And again, the fastback, kind of this, you know, loading ramp look.
Yes.
It's the flat sides here though that I think are kind of interesting. It's just dead flat. There's this little fin here, but she's flat otherwise, and then your fastback tapers down and gives you this great clean back end with these, you know, these taillights just set off so nicely.
Yep.
Nothing looks like this.
Nothing.
It's just wow. Now these came with a couple different engine options, right?
Yes, well, you can get them with a 6, a 232, or a 258, or the V8, it was a 287 or a 327.
And you have
This is the 327 4-barrel.
Let's go look at it.
All right.
This one is one of the ones that have been
Oh, that baby's yellow in there too, isn't it?
It is.
Now, was the engine bay originally body color on these or not?
Yes.
Were they black? They were,
Yes.
huh? And the Marlin
Emblem on the, that's a side fender ornament, epoxied to a nut. Yes.
So
And the 327 emblems they used to be on the rear quarters.
Oh, so you brought them up there.
Yeah.
Man, you know, it's just a great looking car. I love this baby. Does it run well?
Oh, beautifully.
Well, you know, you've just done so much cool stuff. You've lowered it, obviously. It's on air.
It's on air suspension, yes.
I mean, this is the coolest Marlin I've ever seen.
Well, thank you.
I really like this car. 66 Marlin. Ron, I love this baby.
Thank you.
Well, Harold, this is a sweet little ride. I saw it rolling in this morning, and it's, you know, I mean, I like Woodies anyway, but this one right off the bat was just different. And I was trying to figure out what it was, and I couldn't figure out because it's been created.
Yeah, it's a hand-built car, drawn on paper, and then 4 guys looked at it and went, yeah, we should build this car.
So it really started from a drawing, from a design.
From a design. The fella, Dave Proven, is a harp builder, builds harps.
Oh, really?
And so he wanted to, and he loves Woodies, but he thought it'd be great to see a Woody built that had the lines of a harp, that little more curves to it.
Well, it does, and that's what I saw when I saw it coming in. It was the curves. I mean, the top sweeps in, the back kicks in. It's just, I mean, she's really beautiful.
Yeah.
So what's it built on?
It's built on a 6-inch tube frame, hand built for this car.
But this is still Model A.
Model A,
right?
yeah.
Like
It's
30?
30 Model A cowl with a 31 grill shell and 30 headlights.
The inside is, the woodwork really is gorgeous. So, I mean, if I was to open the door, can I?
Oh yeah, please.
'Cause I mean, this is just beautiful. It's all wood, right?
Yeah, we initially started the doors and we had a steel frame built.
Yeah.
And then when we brought it to the cabinet maker, the wood guy, we said, this is the door and this is how it closes and here's the mechanisms. And he spent about a month and finally he phoned me and says, I can't do it.
I'll just do it in wood.
It is a wooden car. It should have been wood in the first place. So.
And it fits
Oh
well?
yeah.
I love the way the flow here, you know, a little bit of arch.
Yep.
And then all the way to the back.
Yep.
And she cuts in so nicely here.
That's the harp builder. That's the guy who drew the car, Dave.
And you drove this baby how many hours to get here?
Well, I drove 16 hours to get here, and I will drive it home. And
That's beautiful. Now, you built it to drive, probably put 350 Chev or something in it?
small block Chevy, 350 8-year-old crate.
Let's go look at it.
Very safe. So it's a small block crate motor, a 350 that
Just packed in there, nice.
just
little...
nicely packed in there. We did airbrush the fan to look like
that
wood.
looks nice. That looks nice. Yeah.
So some people think we actually carved it.
And don't Don't tell them any different.
So that's the motor that's there.
Oh, spectacular. What do you call it?
I call it Woody.
Woody. I love
it's
Woody.
Woody. Yeah,
Beautiful.
The wood is good. So anyhow, thanks very much.
What a nice car, though. Well, Robin, every time I come to Canada, I got to do a Canadian car, and this is a Canadian Pontiac Laurentian, right?
Yes.
Did I pronounce that right?
Yep. Pontiac Laurentian, 1961. One of 125 built in this body style in this color.
Wow.
In 1961.
So it's a pretty rare car.
Yes.
Well, you know, and I saw it, and it just looked so different. I mean, it is a unique looking car. What would this have been in the U.S.? It's a Laurentian up here. It's
a Ventura.
Okay.
Super Duty. You know, basically along the same lines.
I like what you've done. You know, obviously it didn't have kind of a cowl induction hood, but you've done a nice job integrating that. And is that fiberglassed in, or?
No, that's a steel hood.
Ooh, wow.
And we kept the original hood lines
Yeah.
on these cars. That's part of it, and I wanted to keep that in there just to make it look as kind of original as it could. But
now you dropped it down a little bit, make it a little nastier.
Yeah.
But you've got a very 61 interior. I like how the dash dishes in. It's kind of hidden back there under the shelf.
Yeah. And we kept the original patina and stuff on the dash. I mean, it's just part of the car, I think, you know, and painted in the original Honduras Maroon, and the headliner's the original headliner.
Really?
Still, yeah.
Man. Well, you know, a lot of headroom in the back seat, and I guess that would be because of this wild roof setup, right?
Yeah, well, straight across the back. A lot of these cars, like the American cars and stuff, had the bubble top on them.
Yeah.
And it was a big back window, lots of heat, lots of sunshine.
Yeah.
And they came up with this for a couple of different models. I think Oldsmobile had it too, but they called it the canopy roof, which was nicknamed the flat top by a lot of guys afterwards, basically to provide shade to the back seat.
Was that what it was? I never knew what it was, and I always called it a cantilever because I mean it sticks out over there, but I never thought of it being functional. It really does kind of shade the back, doesn't it?
It was for a function, yes.
Wow. Well, you know, a fair amount of bright work back here, and a very nice, 61 look here. I like the tail lights. Now, you said it originally had what, a 6-cylinder 3 on the tree?
261, 6, and a 3 on the tree, yeah.
But you've changed that out. I figured they probably didn't use that scoop for a 6-cylinder. No, you changed it out. Let's go see what you put in there.
Okay. And under here we have a 502 Chevy crate motor.
Oh. Well, that's a bit of an upgrade, isn't it?
Yes, a 502 Ram Jet,
Man.
TKO 600 5-speed.
How'd it fit?
It fits in there nicely. I had a little modification above the wiper motor there.
Yeah.
Just take that little bit of metal out and it bolted right in there.
Wow.
All new suspension, street challenge system by Air Ride Technologies there.
So I mean, it's kind of all the goodies.
It's got lots of good parts in it. It's a really fun car to drive.
It's a great looking car. And, what an interesting front end these had to begin with. And then I like your little
add-ons there.
It's really nice. It's really nice. Great 61 Laurentian, Canadian Pontiac.
Thank you very much.
Thank you, Robin. Derry, this is a beautiful car. 58 Merc Park Lane. This is a sweet car.
Well, thank you, Dennis.
And you've had it quite a while.
34 years.
That's quite a while. I love the 4-door hardtop. These are beautiful cars. They give you so much window, and there's so much to see in here. Nice, padded dash, and those bars, are those matching up with the hood? They're on the dash?
Yeah, they match with those ones on the hood, Dennis.
Well, what's the pod there, just to the right of the speedometer?
That would be memory seats, seat-o-matic.
That is nice. Is it a push button transmission? No.
Yep, push button.
It is push button?
Yep.
I didn't know they ever did that.
Yep.
So they're also going after Chrysler at that point, weren't they?
Yeah, Merc used that for a couple of years.
Is that right? That's pretty cool. Yeah, man, this is really sweet. And the roof line on this is so nice. Then you got this big honking Merc bumper back here. This looks like the Olympic torch. I mean, it looks like it's just a bolted on Olympic torch.
Well, on the Park Lane, they reversed the tail lights on the lenses, so they had to come out here with a running light.
Wow. So that was clear red before, now it's red clear, and then threw this on.
Yep.
Oh, man. And in the back window, that's a special emblem, isn't it?
Yes, it's a Super Marauder emblem.
So do you have more than just the emblem? Is this actually a Super Marauder?
It is.
It is. Let's go look at that engine. That's very special. The Merc safety hood. Holy cow. Oh, that's really pretty. That's a real Super Marauder, an original Super Marauder.
Original Super Marauder.
I mean, this is ultra rare, isn't it?
Yep. These were mostly dealer installed, so
So what is a Super Marauder?
3 Holly 2300s.
On top of a 390?
No, on the top of a 430.
On top of a 430. 400 horsepower. And that air cleaner was what came with the Super Marauder?
Yeah, that was Super
I mean, that
Marauder,
thing,
so-
is that aluminum?
Yes.
Wow. I mean, this is a beautiful car. But when you open up the hood, do people just like, holy cow.
They sort of like it.
You got the baddest Merc here. 58 Park Lane Super Marauder. I love it. Hey, rockin' Red Deer is a blast. Red Deer, Alberta only happens every 3 years. See you in 3.